In a speech to mark the year to go until Brexit, the backbencher will call for the country to come together to embrace the economic opportunities of independence from Brussels, with 1 year to go before the technical date of departure. This is the challenge to the decreasing number of Remainers who model themselves on Mr Hiroo Onoda, the Japanese soldier who finally surrendered in 1974, having previously refused to believe that the Second World War had ended. He will say at an event in central London hosted by the pressure group Leave Means Leave on Tuesday. There is a world of opportunity ahead of us. Economically, leaving the European Union by getting rid of unfair, anti-competitive tariffs and by controlling our borders will help the least well off in society the most. Constitutionally, we will be in charge of our own destiny, protected by our own laws, and with no more excuses for our politicians. In international affairs, we will be setting our own direction, not hiding behind the skirts of the German Chancellor. Getty Jacob Rees-Mogg will hit out at diehard Remainers. We will be in charge of our own destiny. Jacob Rees-Mogg, he will add, restoring our constitutional order should lead to better government. Politicians will no longer be able to evade the blame if things go wrong by saying it was decided elsewhere. They will have to take responsibility for their actions. Equally, it will not be possible to pretend that if it was not for a remote bureaucracy we would not make mistakes. Power and responsibility go hand in hand and will be reconnected once we have left the European Union. Leaving will also restore our global standing. Theresa May insisted the vast majority now wanted the break with Brussels. Mr Rees-Mogg's speech comes after Theresa May warned die-hard Remain campaigners that their attempts to thwart Brexit were alienating millions of voters who want the government to get on with delivering the result of the EU referendum. In a call for an end to the carping and plotting against the withdrawal from the EU, the Prime Minister insisted the vast majority now wanted the break with Brussels to go ahead no matter how they voted in the 2016 poll. Britons were coming together and looking forward to the future rather than squabbling over old arguments, she told MPs. Whether people voted Leave or Remain, many are frankly tired of the old arguments and the attempts to refight the referendum over the past year. With a year to go, people are coming back together and looking forward. They want us to get on with it, and that is what we are going to do. Mrs May's rallying cry for the country to unite came ahead of her one-day national tour on Thursday to mark 1 year until Britain quits the EU.